welcome to another episode of Buckets and Bogeys. I am your host, Dougie Buckets, and Jon Rahm has just won the 2023 Masters. What a fun Masters to watch. That had everything that you could have possibly wanted, and Jon Rahm coming through in the clutch, taking it home on Sunday. Congrats to him. Congrats to his family. Congrats to the caddy on his bag. He's getting a nice paycheck. Wow. What a fun finish. I'm still watching the screen. He just putted it in for par. Just an unbelievable performance by the guy. To start that tournament, I mean, where do we begin? Where do we begin? I guess we'll begin with this. Podcast always presented by Nectar Sunglasses and William Murray. I actually mixed that up. I just realized I'm a little frantic right now. Little bit. Just because it's Masters. This should be a big podcast. I'm excited. This was awesome. It was a great weekend of golf for me. To watch golf, to play golf, to be around golf. Golf, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Jon Rahm. Getting it done when it means the most. If anybody out there thought for a second that Scottie Scheffler was the number one golfer in the world over this guy, yeah, fucking right, dude. Jon Rahm is the man. What a win. I don't even know. I don't know if we should get, I don't know, like, should I get into the collapse of Brooks? Should we talk about Phil? Do we talk about LIV? Guys, we have so much to talk about this week. I'm watching him win right now. I'm jazzed up. What a Masters weekend. I hope you guys had a good Masters weekend too. Let's break it down. Let's break down Rahm's win. Starts off the tournament. Double bogey. And wins. The stones on this guy. The style of play is the only thing I can relate it to in like recent memory is that 2019 Tiger Woods win. I mean, he just kind of hung around. He played in all the shit conditions. He battled through everything you could think of and just hung in there to win this one. Sorry, I had to cut out there. Video died. Anyway, Jon Rahm getting it done was awesome to see. I think we got to talk about Brooks. I think everyone's going to make I'd call it a joke. Like, oh, he's only playing 54 holes at LIV. He collapsed here. That's not really how I look at it. I watched Brooks a lot throughout this Masters. I had him on the feature groups. I think what happened was Brooks got the better of the first 2 days. He got the better conditions. Everybody else that went off after him ended up battling rain, wind, all that. Jon Rahm was one of those guys that stuck it through and made it happen. Like, Brooks got the early lead because he had the easier conditions. Not taken away from his play or anything. He played fucking awesome. I mean, birdied every par 5 on Friday. It was awesome. But I just think I don't think it was nerves that got to him. He doesn't strike me as like a guy that nerves get to. I just think he wasn't used to the tougher conditions out there, and it just slipped away from him. You know, he had a couple come up short that were landing pin high the couple days before. Obviously wasn't driving the ball well, which that, now looking back, could have been nerves. That could have been, because Brooks is usually a great driver to the golf ball. I mean, does it suck to not see him win? Yeah, I was pulling for Brooks. A lot of my buddies bet Brooks. But yeah, I still wouldn't categorize this as like a huge choke job. It's not like he was like up by a million. I think, 3 shots I think was the most he had. It's not crazy. I mean, 75 is pretty fucking tough to see. But I still wouldn't classify this as like an all-time choke job. I really wouldn't. And here's why. Let's look back in history. Greg Norman Jr. blew 2 Masters in historic fashion. And the one that sticks out more to me is Jordan Splooge, dude. Jordan Spieth. That was one of the worst Masters performance on a Sunday I've ever seen in my life. So he's below them by far. I don't really know much about the great Masters collapses, but he's definitely not in, and I'm probably not even the top 10. It's a 54-hole lead. He didn't have his best stuff today. Played like a fucking champion. Battled through everything. So Brooks to come in second, that's awesome. Well, not awesome for him, but it was just good to watch. What a battle between them. The only thing I will say, the only thing I did not like from Brooks, and I feel like this might have been a little bit of drama in the pull him back by Rambo. First hole, like I guess they got backed up on a tee, and you see them, you know, shout out to Spittin' Chickless, but playing tummy sticks with each other on the bench. Like talking, yucking it up. This is the final round of a major on a Sunday. Like, no yummy tummy sticks, nothing. Don't be talking to each other. I want pure hate. I think that's where Brooks messed up. Don't be yucking it up with your your competitor on Sunday. You can do that Friday, Thursday, Friday. That's it. Other than that, you're not in the LIV Tour. You're not buddies at this point. You're competing to win the fucking Masters. That was the only thing that really pissed me off from Brooks. Tummy sticks. Can't be doing the tummy sticks. But holy shit, we have a lot to get into. I really don't know where. I don't even know if I already talked about Phil, but Phil just fucking doing his thing. The only thing I'll say about the broadcast, I feel like everyone has a complaint about the broadcast. I didn't get to see this. I didn't get to. I was on the move watching it a lot, so it didn't really affect me. But I didn't get to see Phil a lot in any of the broadcasts, I feel, except for like the last day today when he was like making a pretty decent charge. Shout out to Phil, oldest top 5 winner. Oldest top 5 in Masters history. Guy looked good. He looked really good. Putting well, driving well. I don't know what else to say about Phil. I just wish I could have seen him more on the goddamn broadcast. Kind of losing my train of thought here, so we're going to zip it up. I guess one other thing I want to talk about is the LIV guys showing. LIV guys balled out. Balled out. And that's the reason why, that joke about, it's more than 54 holes, Brooks, like some of the LIV guys today, like P. Reed, was just out there slanging it. P. Reed always does well at the Masters for some reason. You don't expect him, but he's always a safe bet to make a top 10. I don't know why I didn't think of him. Lots and lots of the LIV guys made cuts. And I guess speaking of cuts, we can talk about the fucking elephant in the room, Rory McIlroy. Guy talking all this shit. Certified PGA Tour dick sucker. Misses the cut. You can't do that. You can't do that. You cannot talk all of that shit about Phil, about all these guys in the LIV, and then have these, I'm Rory, I'm carrying the PGA, and then not make the cut at Augusta. I don't know. If you're going to talk shit like that, say, the whole fuck you, Phil, and then missing the cut, that was a great meme going around. But if you're going to talk all that shit, you fucking better at least make the goddamn cut. I thought that was hilarious. Just because I think Rory is a guy that, I don't know, sometimes he does the right thing. Like he's combating the ball changes. You know what I mean? With, them trying to dumb down the ball and make it go less far. He's like, yeah, that's really dumb. And I'm like, I'm with you there, bud. But then the shit he says about the guys on the LIV, it's like, dude, why are you taking it so fucking personal? Like, I get it. You don't want to go there. They want to go there. It's fucking fine. Like, I don't know. Seemed like everybody was kind of fucking cool with it except for him and, like, the PGA snobs. But I don't know. I wouldn't say that I'm happy he missed the cut, but it's almost deserving. Let's see. What else was I? Oh, Tiger Woods. We're going to talk Tiger Woods at the Masters. Oh, is that the worst thing to watch ever? I'm not a Tiger hater. I'm really not. I'm just so sick of seeing the guy I'm so sick of seeing him limp around the golf course. What did you think was going to happen? And the fact that he made the cut by JT bogeying, like I was like, all right, did he really make a cut? It's impressive in the fact that he barely has a leg, but that's probably it for Tiger. Unless we can get that man a cart rolling around Augusta or all the majors, he's done. Guy can barely walk. And there's no way that leg's getting any better, and he's not getting any younger. It is over for Tiger Woods. Not that bold of a statement. Probably was like before 2019, but now, absolutely not. I'm rock solid with this take. But yeah, I didn't like seeing him all the time. It was just like Tiger this, Tiger that, Tiger, and I'm like, dude, what about the guys leading the fucking tournament? Can we get to them, please? I would like to see who's in the lead. But my God. What a fucking weekend. I'm golfed out. I mean, I'm playing tomorrow, but I'm golfed out. I wanted to record this, keep it consistent. I didn't really know what I was going to say. None of my bets hit. Brooksy was close. It's a good top 10 would have been nice. Cam Smith, like I said last week, he made the cut. He did okay, but, it wasn't there. Yeah. I guess the most shocking thing was Rory missing the cut. That to me, so we'll go back to that. Like, Rory missing the cut is just unacceptable by him. That's, like, really dumb to say as a fucking 8 handicap who's never even been in that position. But, I don't know, like I said, you gotta back up what you say. And it's got to burn his fucking ass to see Phil up at the top of the leaderboard. And he didn't even make it. Go, Phil. And you know what I love about Phil, too? There's a report that came out that said he took the high road at the dinner and he didn't say a word. Good for fucking him. He's the biggest loudmouth on the planet. The fact that he shut his mouth and went out there and did what he did, coming in second. What a fucking boss, dude. What a fucking boss. I'm watching Brooks Koepka's post-round interview, and he just looks fucking devastated. And I feel for the guy. He played fucking pretty good. But like I said, I think he got the easier of the conditions. Jon Rahm was battle fucking tested after those first 2 days. And you could see it in the scores. Brooks declined. He went up. Yeah. I mean, he really just did not have it for the past 2 days. And it's unfortunate because, dude, would have been big for the LIV Tour. And I'm like, when I say this shit, I'm not a fucking LIV guy. I'm not a PGA guy. I don't give a fuck what tour you're watching or like. I mean, if golf's on, I'm probably going to watch it. I don't care if it's LIV. I just want to see the best in the world competing, and we got to see it today and the past 3 days. We got to see the best of the PGA. We got to see the best of LIV going at it head-to-head. We had a scattered leaderboard. Let's see. Rahm, Koepka, Hovland, oh, that's not the right fucking order. But you had a mix of PGA and LIV guys up at the top there. It was a win for both fucking programs. Yes, the PGA won the battle, and that's how they'll frame it. Oh, look at our PGA guy. Oh, look at Brooks. He gave up after 54 holes because they only played 3 rounds in the LIV. But I think personally it was a win-win for both of them. There's a bunch of LIV guys up on that board. There's a bunch of PGA guys up that board. They're all still the best players in the fucking world. And it was an awesome thing to watch for a fan. And I enjoyed every second of it. Some picks. I don't know. We'll call it Wednesday. Maybe we'll do a podcast talking about the next tournament. But I feel like nobody plays in that next tournament. And who knows? Maybe we'll start covering the LIV stuff. See if we can put some bets on them. Because that must be some fun golf to watch after what I'm fucking seeing here. But, all right, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you to Nectar Sunglasses. Thank you to William Murray. Get out there. Make some bogeys. I'm out.